Greetings, humans! Greetings and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, people. That is where bears live. Don't you know? And 7 out of 8 TikTok women, they would agree, rather see a bear in the woods than a man in the woods. Bear doesn't often toot his horn enough here, people, but it is also, if Bear can say, YouTube's #1 show by a bear. Nobody else like it out there. You are in tune to the best, people, to the absolute best. I want to thank all of you out there. No, I don't do it often, but hey, you know what? If you're out there and you like what we're doing out here, make sure you hit that bell. You know when Bear's going to be coming on to enjoy all the fun. You know, if you maybe like what's going on, just maul that thumbs up button for Bear. And hey, you never know, you could consider subscribing to old Bear out here for some good fun stuff, people. Definitely some fun stuff. Great to see Amy out here. Hope you are doing so lovely on a Saturday. Lovely stuff, Amy, lovely stuff. I can't believe it, people. I cannot believe it. Bear was literally just kind of minding his own business. I was checking out the, where is it here? Hold on one second. Let me find it. I was checking out, well, I don't know. Should I do this or should I do the campaign updates? Screw it. I'm going to do this. Bear knows what he's doing. The whole, I'm sitting there, people. I'm sitting there and I'm like flabbergasted at what's going on over at, if I can get it here, over at the old White House. I'm like, what the heck? What the heck's going on, man? I'm sitting there watching. If you don't have, if you haven't seen it already, if you've got another, don't do it now, people. Don't do it now. You got an extra 40 minutes hanging around on the weekends. You haven't had any big plans or anything like that. I would suggest going and checking out the Zelensky and Trump clash head-to-head battle royale. Watch all 40 minutes of it. Don't just watch the last couple of minutes with the fireworks. Go watch all of it. Literally, people, it's watching a train wreck happen in real time. I can't believe. Like, somebody just didn't tackle Zelensky and just say, shut the heck up. What are you doing, man? All you gotta do is just sign the piece of paper. That's it. Just go in there. Say, hey, Trump, we got our disagreements, but, say it's good to see you. Thanks for having me here. Sorry I didn't get dressed up like I should. I didn't visit the tailor. Maybe next time or something like that. Ha, ha, ha. It's funny. Then shake each other's hands, slap each other on the back, and go in the back room, sign the deal, and you're away and free. People, I couldn't have written. Bear could not have written a scene more. I cannot think, honestly, of a TV show or movie that was more compelling. I don't know, the Foundation show, one of the episodes, that was kind of interesting. I like the James Bond, the last one that came out, but I mean, I don't know, the last 4 or 5 years, something more exciting? Holy moly, watch it on double speed, said Amy. Your mind would explode twice. Definitely explode twice out there. I can't believe it. I mean, you go in, it's literally like writing a scene where you're going in the scene where it's like a sure thing is about to happen, and one of the characters, for whatever reason, just decides to blow it up and leaves with nothing at the end of the scene. I'm like, holy cow, people. Holy cow, this Zelensky fella, he might not be the sharpest tack out there. I was watching it the whole time. I was kind of like the Ukrainian lady here, where she was just like, oh my god, what the hell? What the hell's going on here? I have no idea what she had. She was like, I can't take it anymore. She's doing the Picard thing. She's doing the faceplant thing. This is gonna be a meme. I couldn't believe it. people. So if you haven't already, Wait till the end of the show for crying out loud, but go check it out. Watch it at double speed if you have to. But I was sitting there watching the entire thing. Oh, it's great. It's great. And then they had one of the questioners ask about his suit. Like, hey, Zelensky, don't you go to more than one tailor out there? No. The Under Armour, that's where I've got it. I brought my best Under Armour tracksuit that I could find to this meeting. Holy moly, people! Holy macaron, people! So, I don't know. I was not on the Putin bandwagon before, but I guess we're all rooting for Putin these days. I'm like DJ Vance out here. I'm like, talk to the hand, Zelensky. Holy moly, people! So, very, very interesting. I wanted to lead with that, people. So, I hope don't talk too much politics out here. I don't know, people. If Bear was president, I probably would have eaten Zelensky, so he's lucky to get out of the Oval Office alive, really. Honestly. Very, very good to do it alive. Yeah, the Ukrainian diplomat was shaking her head the entire time. Just face planted the entire time. I mean, like, literally, just jump out of your chair and tackle the guy, for crying out loud. I hope he makes it back home safely and doesn't, fall down a well somewhere or something like that. I'm assuming something bad's about to happen to this poor fella. The Ides of March are coming up pretty quickly, people. So, you better watch your back and your front and your two sides as well out there, Zelensky, because I don't think you were going to be hanging around for much longer. All you had to do was just, okay, great, sure enough, let's go sign the deal, and then, maybe resign a couple months later or something like that, live in the villa in Spain or wherever he's got all his money stashed. But no, even the ambassador is like, God dang it, there went my villa in Spain. Gosh dang it, what the hell are you doing? I guess now I've got to go just befriend all of the Europeans out there instead. So, Europe, it's up to you now. It's up to you now. We're going to take all our raw earth material from somewhere else. We're not going to get our raw earth from the Ukrainians. I'm watching the thing. I'm like, he keeps saying raw earth. I think he means to say rare earth, but I knew the title for the show. I picked up on it, and I says, I know what we're going to do for the old show coming up tomorrow. So there you go, people. There is the raw earth. Raw earth. He's a fishing guy. Don't interview with Bear. Oh, I had no idea. Oh, he's a fishy guy. A fishy guy. Yeah, I would say so. I would say so, Amy. I actually had a little bit of fish right before coming on the show here today, Amy. Yeah, what was it? Cod. Had some cod. Delicious cod Provençal. Delicious. Delicious stuff, people. All right, let me get to the campaign updates for you good people. And I've got some campaign updates for you people. Yes, indeed. Including, oops, crying out loud, go check out Titan, Mouse of Might. Gary Shipman needs your help, people. So go check him out. Bear approved book, people. Bear approved. Also, Cyberfrog as well. Inching. Pardon me here, people. Fish is trying to swim upstream. I'm saying, no, go down. Cyberfrog, number 3. 793,000. Making its way to 800, people. You could be one of the ones out there to help him push it ahead, people. Thank you, Amy. Raw Earth. He kept saying raw Earth. I'm like, raw Earth? No. Are we going to get some of that famous Ukrainian soil? Are we trading weapons for soil? I'm not sure if that's the best deal that we could be doing out here. But, okay. Plants need to grow in something. So, sure. No, raw Earth. Not rare Earth, not raw Earth. Not at all, people. But, okay. What the hell are we doing here, Bear? Come on, man. We've got campaign updates. Including, people... Oh, shoot, I forgot to bring it in. But you're going to have to trust. you're going to have to trust old Bear out here because we've got a update from the lovely Irene Strakowski out here, people. As last you learned, Bear Irene, a little bit on the rocks on her relationship out there. Hadn't made mention of Irene in quite a while. She had a community post just the other day talking about stuff coming out and all this other stuff, and like, hey, that looks like some good artwork, Irene. Good job out there. Bear approved. And of course, the very next day, people, we get a brand new update from Fiendish. So I'm not saying that Bear was the cause of all this, and perhaps our relationship could be back on track. But let's find out, people. Let's find out from Irene Strakowski. Fiendish 2025 plans and new pages revealed. They don't mean trading for their land. Probably not, Amy. Probably not. Although the last guy that decided to pick a fight between Russia and the United States didn't really work out well for that guy. He last saw, he's heading into his bunker, with his mistress. No, not mistress. His girlfriend and dog. And none of them came out. None of them came out of that bunker. So, yeah, good luck. Good luck with that. Anyways, a happy, very belated New Year from the Fiendish team. Very belated. They wanted to make sure that they got it in well after everybody else. As we charge into 2025, by the way, I was knocked out the entire month of January, so it was fine, Irene. She must have known that. I thought I would lay out our plans for Fiendish this year, people. First of all, though we do not have a solid launch date yet, right now the goal is to launch Fiendish numero 3 by early summer, people. Currently almost 20% through the inks, which we have. Let's show some beautiful ink work here. Lovely Irene Strakowski. Go check it out here. Let's see. Ideally, I will have a good chunk of the book done by a launch, which means that backers won't have to wait as long as before. Shocking! Getting a good chunk of your book done before you go ask people for money, and then you don't have to wait too long. Shocking. Shocking, people. This will also give her time to design a great campaign. Secondly, is confirmed that I will bring Fiendish to the Heroes Con in 2025, and perhaps to even more conventions later. Stay tuned for more news in that department. In the meantime, don't forget to follow my production progress via YouTube, Patreon, or the Fiendish blog. But you get some pages revealed. As a treat for everyone on the Fiendish email list, here is an early look. Oh, I thought it was just because Bear. Gosh dang it. Everybody on the email list. Here is a early look at the finished inks for the first few pages beyond what I've presently posted publicly. Beyond what I've presently posted publicly. Presently posted publicly. That is a tongue twister. And you don't want to get Bear's tongue twisted, people. Definitely don't want that to happen. But great inks. Great line work. Great line work there. I enjoy it. I mean, some may say slightly, just ever so slightly better than John Malin out here. There's a lovely 2-page right there. I hope you all enjoyed that little early look, she says. I hope you are as excited for Chapter 3 as I am. Lastly, as a friendly reminder, she's been posting her process work on YouTube, behind-the-scenes content, yada, yada, yada. Helping to support my production of Fiendish is never expected and always appreciated, people. So thank you to everyone who's been doing so. And here's the kicker right here, people. Here's how you know it's back, baby. You know it's back because she says, cheers and thank you for your ongoing support. Love, even though it's a black heart. Even though it's still a black heart. I'm going to take that with promise, people, and try and get this relationship back on track with Irene. There you go. Love Irene, she says. Love Irene. So there you go, people. There is lovely pages and all of that other good stuff, people. Yes, indeed. Which, by the way, we have it. We have it here. Here we go. From way back, from the infamous, people, the very infamous Tampa Bay Comic-Con, people. I haven't made mention of that lately, but boy, oh boy, people, do I have news. Does Bear have news? Tampa Bay Comic-Con, people, hold on to your butts. I can't believe it either, people. I cannot believe it. This is hot. Hot, hot, hot. Off of the presses. And also hot Irene as well. And I would say a very handsome looking bear as well, people. That is a very, very nice photo of old Bear, people. But hold on. Hold on to your butts. Because there is, if I can find it here, very important news, people. That's right, people. It's the fat one. Joey Fatone is going to be at the Tampa Bay Comic-Con, people. Lovers of NSYNC out there might know of. He was literally the fat one in the group. So Joey Fat One, Joey Fatone, going to be a guest. And 152 plus days at the infamous Tampa Bay Comic-Con 2025. And also this other fella here, David Matragana. Whatever, I don't know, I don't care. Was it My Hero Academia and Attack on Titan, people? But really, we want to know all about Joey Fat One. That would be Joey Fatone, gonna be hanging out. You get his autograph, maybe do a little dance, something along those lines, people. There you go, people. There you are. Don't say that Bear didn't do anything for you here today. I'm letting everybody know well ahead of time. 152 days. You go check out Joey Fatone, people. Joey Fatone. I have left Amy not only breathless, but also speechless as well. She cannot believe Joey Fatone is coming to Tampa Bay. There you go. Which, by the way, they won. Our beloved Tampa Bay Lightning won against the evil DC. The evil Capitals up in DC. So, yay for us, people. Yay for us. All right, where am I? What the heck is going on here, Bear? 1 second. Think of a thing. Bring you people in there. Grab Bear a drink. Because I have very, very important news coming up. But I was waiting for our best Canadian to show up here because it is his favorite topic. I thought today was going to be February 29th, but there is some sort of strange thing going on that makes it March already. I had no idea, people. I'm thinking, wait a minute. It's clearly February 29th. No, Bear. No, it's March 1st. Oh, okay. Well, poor February, but there goes February, people. So you know what that means. You know what that means, people. It is time once again for our months of, people, and that would be the March month of, people. Let's get right on into it. One of our favorite topics of all time, people, from the National Day calendar. Gosh, I might have forgotten to put this in the description. It will be in the description soon enough, hopefully for all of you archive viewers out there. Which, by the way, I put up the Thunderball. Thunderball video is up. So if you're watching this in 2 weeks' time on the archive channel, go watch the Thunderball. After you get done here, people. After you get done here. All right. First off, people, in March, it is Red Cross Month, people. Definitely make sure that you help out your neighbors and community folks out there with the Red Cross. Even though they've been skimming a little off the top. We see what you're doing out there, Red Cross. But anyways, it is Red Cross Month all month long, people, all month long. A Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month, people. Make sure you're aware of developmental disabilities. Make sure you're aware of it. Make sure you're aware of all of that, people. to go along with Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month is, of course, why not, National Athletic Training Month. Look at that lady punch, man. She ain't taking no guff. That's like a 0.001 fat content as well. So she has definitely been hitting the gym for sure, and hitting other things apparently as well. So watch out, fellas. She's gonna punch you. So don't be talking no smack out there, people. Definitely don't. That is a probably what happened the last time between Bear and Renee. So a little bit of behind the scenes there. No, Bear, punch. There we go. At National Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month, people. Make sure, would that fit in with developmental, whatever, I don't know, who cares. National Cerebral, keep calling it celery, cerebral, I'm going to have cerebral palsy too. National Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month. That's why you're tuned into YouTube's #1 show by a bear, to learn the professional craft of how to do a broadcast and not completely lose it when you're trying to pronounce cerebral palsy and your brain just kind of freezes, along with your tongue as well. Not good either way. Not good either way. National Brain Injury Awareness Month, people. So if you've got brain damage out there, people, make sure that you are aware of that injury, people. Just put a bandage on it, and everything will be okay. I would say pat the head, but that might not be too good of a thing there. But National Brain Injury Awareness Month, people, just for 1 month though, just for 1 month. Then you can forget about it the next month. Oh boy, Bear's favorite time of the year, people. It's National Breast Implant Awareness Month. Bear was aware of breast implants before, but I promise you, people, I will take a much more keen interest in breast implants this month, people. I've got to keep a keen eye out for some, nice knockers out there for sure. Actually, I was watching, or not watching, I was reading a story the other day. They're actually going with a much smaller breast implants these days. You don't need the giant, 2 melons on your chest. They say they're yoga boobs now. They're nice little attachment there, and you go and you do your yoga and you have people stare at you and all this other stuff. They're going much smaller. So people, Bear is bringing you all the information, and I promise you, I'm gonna do a much more thorough investigation this month with National Breast Implant Awareness Month. And if you don't have breast implants, that's fine. That's fine. Next month will be for you. You are not forgotten. There's jugs of all kinds out there, and Bear approves. Bear approves out there, people. Definitely approves. Endometriosis Awareness Month. I'm not aware. Hey Siri, what is endometriosis?
Endometriosis occurs when tissue similar to the tissue that lines your uterus attaches to other organs
of
your
my
body.
God.
This is from healthline.com.
When your tissue similar to the tissue that lines your uterus attaches to other organs, that's endometriosis, people. Luckily, Bear skipped that one. I skipped it by that much, people. But we're going to be aware of it this month. I'm aware of it right now. Literally, not even before. Thank you, Siri. Well, whatever. All right. Silent treatment from Siri. Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Month, people. There you are, people. I know he always enjoys. I'm wondering where he's at, people. Wondering where our favorite Canadian is at. I have no idea, Amy. None whatsoever. But, you can always, people, you can always, if you ever miss one of Bear's shows, make sure, and it's down in the description, you go check out the archive channel. All sorts of good stuff, fun stuff. For some reason, I don't know why, the archive channel has more subscribers than Bear's main channel here, but that just means that it's much more popular, people. Much more popular. Yeah. Hope he and the rest of the monies are okay. I do too. I'm assuming he's going to come in at the last minute, Amy, and make Bear read it all over again. Not at all. Not at all. You only get one shot at this, man. You only get one shot at the national months of. Every beginning of the month, people. Beginning of the month. That's what Bear does. Not too many shows do a awareness of the months at the beginning of the months. And that's why you come to YouTube's #1 show, Buy a Beer. People, it is Irish American Heritage Month, people. Just in time. Just in time for St. Paddy's Day. I approve of that. You know, Black History Month got a short shift with the month of February, but they're making it up with Irish American Heritage Month, people. So go kiss the Blarney Stone. Go get just completely snockered. Talk in a funny voice, people. Hush, 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 hush. Whatever the case may be, it's Irish American Heritage Month. A National Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. I don't even want to be aware, people, but they're making us. So make sure that you're aware of cancer in your butt, people. In your butt. Watch where you're pointing that pin, man. That might hurt. That might hurt the kidney, man. It's not gonna pop it. At National Kidney Month, people, make sure you celebrate your kidneys and also your kids' knees. You do it 2 in the same month. Say, I like my kidneys and I like my kids' knees. My kids' knees. Let's try it again, people. Let's try that. So let's bring it up to the top. We'll cut this out for the archive. This is the perils of doing it live, but we'll just cut out that brain freeze that Bear had there just a second ago. We'll just cut that out. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. Asset Management Awareness Month, people. March. It's Asset Management Awareness Month, people. Make sure, not only with your breast implants, we're taking awareness of this month, we're also taking awareness of your assets as well. Got the front and the back side both covered, people. Don't poke at the kidneys or your kids' knees, either or. Look at that. That's got to hurt. I'm sure they're just pointing at something, but ouch. Looks like it hurts, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. National Trisomy Awareness Month. Hey Siri, what is trisomy? Trisomy.
A trisomy is a type of polysomy in which there are 3 instances of a particular chromosome.
3 instances of a chromosome instead of just 2, people. So you got an extra chromosome, which I'm sure gives you superpowers of some kind. So congratulations, young lady. You'll be striking down bad guys with bolts of lightning or laser eyes or something along those lines, people. Do they have anything nice to be aware of this month? Hush, Siri. I'm not talking to you. Yes, of course they do, Amy. It is Breast Implant Awareness Month. So I would say that's pretty nice. Bear is going to be on top of that. I'm going to be dedicating a lot of attention to March and Breast Implant Awareness Month. Yes, indeed. You could also say a National Social Work Month is also pretty nice. I would say not too bad. Not too bad at all. to go along with a Breast Implant Awareness Month, people. It's also National Women's History Month. We can celebrate all month long our ladies and their history, people. All that stuff. So that's another one, Amy. See, that's one for you right here. Right after you asked it, oh, is there anything nice to be aware of? We're celebrating the women's history this month, Amy. So put on a bow and a smile face, because it is your month out here. There's no National Men's History Month. Not at all. Not at all, man. It's National Women's History Month. And, you know, maybe while you're in the kitchen, just for example's sake out here, it's National Sauce Month. National Sauce Month, people. All sorts of sauces, from, you know, your ketchups to your mustards to your mayonnaises. And I'm not sure what the green one is in there. I'm not so sure what some of those are. But all sorts of sauces. All sorts of sauces. And it's National Noodle Month, people. National Noodle Month here in the month of March. Make sure you bring out your noodles. Not so sure if you want to put your sauce on your noodles, unless it's spaghetti sauce. And then if that's the case, go right ahead. Do not put ketchup on noodles, says Amy. Do not put ketchup on noodles. You put it on potatoes. French fries. There you go. A National Frozen Food Month. Make sure you clean out your freezer this month. Eat all the frozen food that you can. If you just can't get rid of all your frozen food, just go ahead and toss it out into the trash and put it out maybe a day or two ahead of time out on the curb, man. That's what Bear would have to say about it. Go right ahead, just put all your frozen food out. Noodles, sauce, whatever is left at the back of the freezer, says Amy. Just bring it all out. Bring it all out and just make one giant pot of something. And make sure you enjoy it this month here. P-Money finally shows up for our National Month of. He says, hey, everyone, I'm at a hockey game tonight. And he's afraid. I would be afraid, too. I'd be definitely afraid to be at a hockey game. That'd be very scary, Peabody. Definitely, especially if you're between the benches, like the one guy that got hit in the head with the hockey puck. And then cursed on live TV. Cursed on live TV. How dare he? How dare he? At least you made it for the Awareness Month. That's right, Peabody, by the way. Just want to make sure that you are aware that this month is National Breast Implant Awareness Month. So if you're staring out there and Mrs. P-Money catches you, just say, hey, listen, March is the month I need to be aware. Whether or not they're real or not, I gotta be aware of the breast implants out there, people. I need to make myself aware of that. So just to help out. Just to help out there. There you go. National Flower Month, people. It's National Flower Month, so get baking as soon as you can. National Credit Education Month. Make sure you're aware of your credit score. You know, if you need to get that special lady in your life a breast implant, you would have your credit card wouldn't bounce. You would have a good credit, apparently. National Craft Month, people. It's literally for the ladies this month, people. It's all for the ladies. The month of March. This is one that Bear can get behind. National Cheerleading Month. Wait, hold on. National Cheerleading Safety Month, people. National Cheerleading. By the way, lady, hold on. You got to be careful. I mean, you could be doing that in February all month long, but it is March. You got to be safe. I mean, at least put down, like, I don't know, something on the floor so in case you fall. Crying out loud. Holy cow. Is that one? Oh, no, she's not. I thought she was nude there at one point, but no, it's the skin-colored top. One lady there on the right has. Pardon me, people. I've got to inspect. Got to make sure for Breast Implant Awareness Month on these cheerleaders here. Yeah, I know, Amy. That does not look safe at all. That does not look safe at all whatsoever. The poor guy with the girl on his shoulders. He's taking on a lot of weight there, man. He's taking a lot of weight. Not that she's like overweight or anything. I don't want to get the cheerleaders mad out there or anything like that. But yeah, that's definitely not safe at all. Not safe at all. Everything okay right now. P-Money just put on Cotton Eye Joe on the loudspeaker at the game. Good for you, P-Money. Good for you. Good for you. You're going to need to rewind the episode once you get done with the hockey game to get through all the great stuff that we had before you showed up. Hopefully, Bear and Renee's relationship is back on track, and we made mention of the little gnome troll that went to the White House the other day. National Celery Month, people. Make sure. God, no, don't drink. What are you? No. Listen, I don't care if it's Celery Month. Do not grind up your celery into a juice to drink. That's just... Listen, people, I can't help you with that one. I cannot help you with that one. Well, I ain't putting celery in my caffeine to cover the two awarenesses. You're better off with coffee, honestly. Although, if you do want to wake up in the morning, make sure you get a nice cold cup of celery juice. That'll wake you up. Wake you up, man. National Peanut Month. I'm not sure why. Peanuts don't come in until later in the spring and summer, but maybe they're trying to clear off the shelves for the new peanuts that are coming out. So, National Peanut Month, people. National Peanut Month. National Umbrella Month, people. Make sure that you have your umbrella with you this month, people. And finally, people, it is National Nutrition Month. I hope you are staying healthy with your peanuts, your celery that you drink, the flour, leftover foods, your noodles, sauces, all the other stuff. Make sure your kidneys are clean, by the way. All that sort of stuff there. What else? Was there another food one? No, that was all of that. So, lots of disabilities this month, people, that Beer wasn't even aware of beforehand. And quite honestly, after this month, I'm probably not going to be aware of it again. But there you are, people. There is your months of... So you can celebrate the month of March with some knowledge, people. Definitely some knowledge. I'm not using an umbrella when it's snowing, says Peabody. Yep. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be a good idea. Let's see, Amy says, coffee, celery, noodles, ketchup, peanuts, flour, and whatever's left in the freezer. Don't make this this month or any month. Just throw it all into the pile together. And, you'll come out with something. You come out with something. Your guests might not want to ever come back to your house ever again, but you'll definitely have something there for them. For sure. Peanut Month. So for those, the allergy, it's Peanut Allergy Awareness Month. That's next month, Peabody. We don't have to worry about that this month. We'll worry about Peanut Allergy Awareness Month next month. It is Peanut Awareness Month this month, people. That's right. Ooh, so Paralympics can celebrate both disability awareness and athletic training awareness. And cerebral palsy. That gave Bear just the hardest time. And brain injury. So, I mean, yeah. And if your uterus is growing into your stomach or something like that. Yeah, all of them together. All of them together in the month of March, people. I like Bear more than that, says Amy. Thank you. I even Bear eating out of the trash. That definitely, especially the celery. Sounds a little sus. Sounds a little sus, as the kids say these days. A little suspect. There you go, people. So there are your months of, people. Yes, indeed. Well, I have news in addition to the months of, people. That would be including our very own box office results. Captain America, which, by the way, is literally saving lives, people. I don't know if you're aware of this. I almost brought this story in. I should have. They were showing a screening of Captain America. I want to say in Washington State, or I think it was somewhere out west somewhere. Maybe this is the Midwest. They were showing a screening of Captain America. In the middle of the screening for Captain America Brave New World, the roof collapsed into the theater. I believe it had too much, maybe ice or snow or something like that. The entire roof collapsed. Raining down whatever the hell was up top there. They're like, oh my God. All these people trapped in the... No, they only had 2 people in the theater watching Captain America Brave New World at the time. They both escaped without any injuries whatsoever. So, as Bear wants to say, go Captain America. He's actually saving lives with a terrible movie. I mean, a lot of us want to say, hey, why put out a terrible movie? But, if it saves lives, I'm all for it, people. That is not how you bring down the house, says Amy. That is not how you bring down the house. So, yeah, if you want to look it up, a Captain America theater collapse or something like that. Only had 2 people in the theater. Captain America Brave New World, $15 million. Second lowest weekend year to date. Another movie, Last Breath, $7 million. With, Simeon Liu, who was in Gary Shipman's favorite movie of all time. That'd be Shang-Chi. So he wasn't in the life-saving Captain America movie, but he happened to fit in there in the number 2 place. Oh, well, then at least Captain America is number 1 on the worst weekend, says people. Yes. Yes, they are number 1 at being number 2. It's the best of times and the blurst of times at the box office, says Anthony D'Alessandro over here at Deadline. 2025 has clicked past $1 billion. Up 11% over the same time last year. But this weekend is coming in at an estimated $55.5 million. So far, the second lowest weekend of the year. Just a few below the Super Bowl low point. A 54.2 for all titles. Last year, they had Dune Part 2 leading the pack, $82 million. And $114 million frame. So it's not like it's in the doldrums out here. So, if you actually had a good movie, in Captain America, that would do well with their profit. But, we saved a lot of lives by making it a terrible movie. Blah, 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 blah. Going on. Disney Marvel Studios Captain America Brave New World leading with $14 to $15 million the third weekend. Now, again, they're claiming negative 47. I believe that's based off of the 3-day weekend, where they were taking the last time, which 3 weeks ago when they came out, they did a 5-day weekend, which they never do. So they can have the little star up there that they made $100 million on the opening weekend. Yeah, if you count it as 5 days. So I bet you if you counted 5 days instead of 3 days, it would be a lot lower. They're saying everybody goes to the IMAX screening. Good for them. Nia, the monkey, doing okay. Comes down. So, I mean, again, 50%, 55% there. So they're kind of, not doing the greatest. Yes, Amy, a 5-day weekend. When Captain America first came out, it came out on President's Day. Well, it came out on President's Day weekend. So usually when they do this, when they're showing, where is it here? 3 days. So they're doing a 3-day, what they call weekend. So usually that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 3 days, right? Makes sense? When they came out with it 3 weeks ago, they did a 5-day weekend. So they did Thursday, they did Friday, they did Saturday, they did Sunday, and then they did Monday. It all came out to $100 million, which they got to promote. Look, we made $100 million in the first weekend. Yeah, if you counted 5 days as your weekend, I'm sure a lot of people would love a 5-day weekend. But yeah, so that didn't happen. So if you were here last week, we were showing how much it was down over that same time period. Well, they were taking the 3-day instead of the whole 5-day. If they did the 5-day, day for day, it would have been down a whole lot more. So they didn't give us a percentage on Friday. It only came out 3 million. Estimate 3-day, $15 million. Yeah, not bad. Last Breath. That's a interesting movie, which used to be made. They would make the movie, not IP focused or anything like that. Just, hey, let's make a movie out of it. It was okay. I wish they would do better, but yeah, that's your competition. 2 week, the monkey movie, Paddington in Peru, 3 weeks, Dogman, 5 weeks. So you got all this stuff. I still have no idea. Za 2, whatever. Heart Eyes, not sure. Unbreakable Boy, Mobile Suit Gundam. There you go. Didn't do too well though. $1 million over 1 week there, but. Those are your competitions, and you're able to eke out with 3,800 theaters. Grand total of what they think is $15 million, people. Those are great. Almost as good as the 2-day work week, says Amy. Yes. Would love to have a 5-day weekend. I think we all would. Or, as she says, a 2-day work week. There you go. So yeah, Captain America. They keep gaslighting people. I don't know if it's going to. Well, let me just jump into it with this Variety article here from Carrie Erickson. A Captain America sequel, anything but brave new era for aging, as they say. Marvel IP. Oh my goodness. Disney's Marvel Cinematic Universe kicked off 2025 over the long weekend, 5 days. With Captain America Brave New World, which net an $88 million 3-day opening. And then they had to put in $100 million over the extended week. Yeah. Look, it made $100 million. No, it didn't. It made 88 over the 3-day, which you normally do. Anthony Mackie's first turn as the titular star certainly isn't the lowest MCU showing. Still, it's emblematic of the franchise's growing pains. And evidence of last summer's Deadpool and Wolverine was more of an isolated spectacle than a dawn clearing, which is what Bear was saying. Keep an eye on Deadpool and Wolverine. Is it something that's going to help, or is it just kind of, hey, I want to see 20 different Deadpools, and hey, it's cool to have Deadpool and Wolverine together. So that was kind of a buddy comedy sort of situation there. So they broke it all down. Let me see if I can bring it in for you good people. One second thing with the thing. There we go. So they broke it all down. Here. The original Captain America opened way back in 2011, $65 million. Number 2, back in 2014, $95 million. This is over 3 days, by the way. 10 years ago, also. So they still hadn't quite built up the Marvel machine just yet, but still, a couple million shy of 100 million. Pretty gosh darn good. Of course, you had the mashup there with Captain America Civil War. $179 million over the opening weekend. 3 days. I believe it was 3 days. Black Panther, of course, just out of the park there. In the same time frame. In the same time frame as well. So, $202 million opening. So, obviously, people would show up. Even Ant-Man. Ant-Man number 3. $106 million. $106 million opening. Guardians of the Galaxy, $118 million. The Marvels, one of the biggest box office bombs of all time, opened to a paltry $46 million. That's where Bear's ringing of the bell went off. I says, okay, well, we got to keep an eye on Deadpool and Wolverine. Is the brand dead? Or will Deadpool and Wolverine give it another last gas? Looks like they did. $211 million opening weekend. Captain America Brave New World, let's just call it $88 million. $88 million. So that is less than Captain America number 2, Civil War, Black Panther, of course, Ant-Man number 3, which everybody considered a bomb. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which, you know, we talked about James Gunn the last time. Anything that doesn't make $1 billion worldwide in the Marvel universe that's going on is not considered a hit. So you see, $845 million. Did really well. $250 million budget. Maybe 200, somewhere right around there. So they made their money back, but it wasn't a hit. And also Deadpool and Wolverine. So the only thing that Captain America, the new one, beat out was the very, very original Captain America. And, of course, the Marvels. And coming close with the second Captain America. So I don't think that's a great start. I don't think that's a great start at all. They don't have the global total just yet, but it ain't coming anywhere near $1 billion. They would need probably $1 billion just to break even. I'd heard 850 to just break even with Captain America. They had way too many reshoots. It went over budgets, all sorts of stuff. Not good there. P-Mike says, okay, if I get a chance, I'll stop by, but I gotta get back to work at this stinking hockey game. Take care, all of you people out there. Well, thank you, P-Money. Make sure, hit that like, subscribe, yada, yada, yada. You know what to do. Go check out the video. It will be up. We're not taking it away, man. There was a third Ant-Man, asked Amy. Yes, there was. Believe it or not, there was. They had the brand new villain for the entire next phase that they were going to do, and he had this whole thing where he was beating up his girlfriend, and I got convicted of that, so they had to get rid of old Jonathan Majors. But even with all that, they didn't make a whole lot of money. And that was considered I don't want to say a bomb, but it wasn't considered where they needed to be. So, you know, when Captain America comes in below Ant-Man on the opening weekend, was that at the same time? Yeah, February 15th. So within the same, almost the same date. Kind of apples for apples there. People thought that Ant-Man 3 was a whole lot better than brand new Captain America, people. So there's that. Let me find it here. 1 second. There we go. While the opening of Brave New World cleared the first Chris Evans film low bar, back when the first batch of MCU films was under Paramount, it fell short of the later Chris Evans films that saw such a Marvel IP come to dominate the box office after 2012's Avengers. However, it's not the first time Disney has blocked out a long February weekend. Black Panther, we talked about, $200 million. Ant-Man number 3, they call it underperformed. Yeah, there you go. When you don't make your money back, it's not a flop. You just underperform, people. But it still nabbed a bigger opening weekend than Captain America. As much as some would like to think Deadpool and Wolverine, which did as well as Black Panther, was a return to form, no, it's not. They should have just ended it right there, gave it a couple years, and then rebooted it with, or just end it right there and just do a Fantastic Four, where that's the reboot. And forget about Captain America, forget about all the other stuff that they have coming out. Just reboot it there. A Brave New World, says Variety, is far more representative of where the MCU stands currently. The core cast of 4 Avengers films have moved on. Robert Downey Jr. is going to star in Avengers Doomsday, but he's not coming back to help out old Mackie as Captain America. And making matters worse, Black Panther star Chadwick Boseman died in 2020, stripping future Avengers mashups of the MCU's biggest, newest hero. Aw. And we talked about Jonathan Majors as well in Ant-Man 3, so there we go. To Mackie's credit, they say, he's been a mainstay of MCU films for years and led one of the franchise's first Disney Plus series, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, along with Sebastian Stan, who's up for an Oscar for playing, that'd be Donald Trump, people. But Stan isn't supporting Mackie in Brave New World. Instead, he's part of the cast for May's Thunderbolts Star, a new entry in the MCU led by a hodgepodge of symbols of existing characters from past films and shows with a few new faces. It's just lighting the world on fire. Everybody I know is talking about Thunderbolts Asterix. Is that how we're pronouncing it? Thunderbolts Asterix? All right, whatever. We'll go with it. The ensemble approach is tricky, they said. Eternals, which introduced 10 heroes to the MCU. Holy cow. They said didn't resonate with fans. They couldn't say it bombed. They just said it didn't resonate. Did not resonate. But Thunderbolts, asterisk mark, doesn't even have a director with films on his resume, as Eric Schreider worked on TV until his MCU signing, filming episodes of Netflix Beef and one episode of Disney Plus's Star Wars series, The Skeleton Crew. Yeah. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. The MCU may never have gotten as dire as Warner Brothers, retired DC, EU. But James Gunn's attempt with a more simplified DC universe. What? No. No, we went through this the last time. It is convoluted as heck, people. Convoluted as heck. So he's got like a Superman movie, a Supergirl movie, and then they're going to go with a body horror film. Yeah, no, it's simplified, people. It's simplified. Sure. Okay, whatever. Kicks off in July, yada, yada, yada. If 2025 Marvel's offerings don't make the mark, Disney may finally see itself upstaged by its biggest superhero rival. I doubt it. I think that they're just both... I think both ships are slowly sinking. You know, it's kind of a race between, you know, which cinematic universe is going to sink first. We shall see. It didn't bomb, but did it flop? Asked Amy. Probably. How much do you have to lose for a movie to be a flop instead of a bomb? Well, when your movie is a bomb, a complete bomb, you've lost a heck of a lot of money. Just an insane amount of money. But when your movie flops, you've only just lost a large amount of money. Not like a huge amount of money, just a large amount of money. You know, I mean, not bad. Not good either, but you know, not terrible. Not completely awful. I mean, it's bad. Believe me, it's bad. It's really, really bad. You're not making your money back, and somebody might be going to the cleaners, but you know, it's not awful. You know, it's you're probably, you know, your flops are you'll never work in this town again, and your bombs will be, you know, you'll never work at a Wendy's ever again. So you know, completely different things there. completely different. I don't know. Do we want to talk about the Oscars? The Oscars are this. I had no idea. The Oscars are this weekend, people. And there's movies that people have apparently seen, including the one with the dude lady, and Anora, which is about a hooker, and The Brutalist, which is about the Holocaust, and A Complete Unknown, which it's unknown to bear. So all the right people, saw the movies this year and are going to tell us which one is the best movie. They should have just nominated Deadpool and Wolverine. At least people saw that. Might not be the greatest movie in the world, but at least people saw it. Ay. So it's like losing your pizza for the party tomorrow versus there's no groceries for the week, says Amy. That's a good way of looking at it. I like that, Amy. That's a great way of looking at it, people. Yes, indeed. Oh, the movies no one watched getting awards from people we also don't know. Yep. And R.I.P. Gene Hackman. R.I.P. the Hackman, man. Yes, indeed. All right, let me go through this one quickly because, it's a palate cleanser for you good people. From page 6, and Nikki Cox. Mark Zuckerberg, the Zuck. Wears Benson Boone's sequined Grammys 2025 jumpsuit, which unfortunately we did not get in our fashion show, so we might have to revisit that sometime. To perform at wife Priscilla's 40th birthday party, people. There is Mark Zuckerberg dancing the night away in a jumpsuit. For his lovely bride out there, who I'm sure is not embarrassed at all. Not embarrassed at all, people, that Mark Zuckerberg takes a sequined jumpsuit and starts singing for her birthday. While hosting his wife's black tie birthday party, the Meta CEO jumped on stage for a surprise performance, I'm sure to even her, complete with a shocking outfit change. Zuckerberg walked up on stage in a simple black suit before two people ripped away the tux to reveal the sparkly blue V-neck onesie as seen in a video posted on Instagram. Of course, he wouldn't post it on X. Why would he? Why? Why would he not post that to more social media outlets out there? We need to get more eyeballs on Mark Zuckerberg belting the tunes to his wife in a blue jumpsuit, V-neck jumpsuit out there with a low cut look, people. The people behind him there are as shocked as I'm sure everybody in the audience is. Like, oh my god, I don't know. I'd trade places with Zelensky right about now, man. Holy cow, what the heck is going on, man? What the hell's going on here? I have no idea what's... I love all these stories are Mark Zuckerberg looking at Laura Sanchez's, he was just ahead. He was ahead by a month and a half of breast implant awareness. He wanted to get a jump in ahead of time. The tech billionaire went all out for the show, jumping on the piano and hyping up the crowd, as only Mark Zuckerberg can. As they recreated Boone's entire 2025 Grammy performance of Beautiful Things, aside from the singer's famous backflip. However, it's unclear exactly what the Zuck sang, or if he was just lip syncing, as he sent the video to Boone's brand new single, Sorry I'm Here for Someone Else, to his wife's 40th birthday party. Your wife only turns 40 once, one hopes. Zuckerberg captioned in the clip, shout out to Benson Boone for the jumpsuit and a new single. So there we are. And probably newly single Mark Zuckerberg. Watch out, Mark. Watch out. That goes with the statue that he made of her. Of what was it? Like a blue? It was some sort of blue. Looked like a Smurf. She looked like a Smurf. So had to top that one. Well, social media users had a mixed reaction. His wife seemed to love the ordeal, as she was seen laughing and having a blast with the crowd. Zuckerberg and Chan met, blah, 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 blah. They've got daughters, yada, yada, yada. But really, we're not here for the background. We're here for the outfits, people. For the outfits. There is what's his face? What is his face? Boone somebody. There he is, singing the hits in the same outfit. Although Zuck seemed to have a great time, Boone questioned his comfort in the sparkling suit. Quote, "I hope his nuts are okay." The hitmaker commented under a post about the party, "That thing is so tight." The 22-year-old was nominated for Best New Artist at this year's award show. He began his performance from the crowd clad in a suit before Nikki Glazer and Heidi Klum stripped off the formal attire to reveal the tight jumpsuit and nut-busting outfit. However, the end of his performance provided even more viral moment when the singer adjusted his crotch as he addressed the crowd. The bold move took many audience members by surprise, which Boone later jokingly addressed on his Instagram stories. Quote, "Sorry for adjusting my jumpsuit so aggressively on stage tonight. That thing was aggressively restricting in certain areas. So you better watch out. Better watch out on the old nut buster there, Mark." But he doesn't seem like he has that much of it. Or maybe he's just hitting those high notes, people. Could just be hitting those high notes for old Mark Zuckerberg, people. Amy says, "This timeline. What the hell have I gotten into? Got the streams crossed, and now freaking Mark Zuckerberg is dressed in a pantsuit, jumpsuit rather, and singing to his wife on her 40th birthday party, people. 40th birthday party. So there you go, people. I had to leave it on a humorous note for all you good people. Except for Amy, who is completely shocked and flabbergasted at this entire ordeal. So there you go. Oh, you never know with old Bear. You never know what you're going to get. Especially on a Saturday night show. What the hell's Bear's got? I don't even have pockets, but what the hell Bear's got in his back pocket? You never know until you find out. Oh my God, Zuckerberg. Dressed in a blue sequined jumpsuit, people. This timeline indeed, Amy. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, people. Well, I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. Check it out. The old show here and what's going on in the month of March. All that great stuff. Yes, indeed. I want to thank everybody, including Amy, possibly Melissa as well, P-Money, and all the folks out there at the hockey game, and all of the other monies out there. I hope we found out he's doing just fine, Amy. Doing just fine. So I want to thank all those, and our Russian bot, especially now, our Russian bots. None of those Ukrainian bots that are going to give us a hard time. I want to thank our Russian bots and our lurkers so very much. But you know what, people? All this talk about raw earths made Bear hungry, so he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, people, grrrr. Night, everybody.